So I'll open the door for questions and then we answer them. AJ, your microphone is on. It means you have a question.
Yeah. The blood group question.
Yes.
You said, you said like OA is II, right? And OB is III. I don't
Yes.
understand that II. How come II belongs to OA and like why is III also belong to OB? But aside that one or the rest, now I get it. The fact
Okay.
that
Okay. Good. The last time I was explaining to you guys that it's, how do you call it? I was explaining to you guys that it's a classification of blood groups, okay? And you know there are a lot of classification of blood groups. We have the ABO system, we have the rhizose compatibility system. They are all classification of what ABO. There are a lot of them, but these are the two common and well understood mechanism of the blood group system. And I'm saying that blood group I simply means blood group O. Blood group II means blood group A. III means B. Blood group V means AB. As simple as that. So there's nothing like confusion. So if you see blood group I, it means it's O because you count from what? 0, A, B, C, right? So 0 is your what? Your I. A is your II. B is your III. AB is your IV. So there's nothing like it's a different. It's not, no, it's the same thing. Do you get it?
yeah, I get it.
So it's the same thing.
So it's just that you put it in mind that like maybe when you
Yes,
see I or when, okay.
exactly. Just look at this one. They've told you that boy with blood group I, and I means what? O. So you see they're putting the O. Then the theta is IV. IV means what? AB. You see they're putting the AB.
Okay.
And our answer to is what? Our answer is I, and then what? I. That was our answer. So then we're referring to what? Blood group A, and then blood group what? B. Blood group A and blood group what? B. So actually, over here, there's supposed to be what? Damn it, over here, there's supposed to be what? A here. But they didn't bring it. There's supposed to be A here. Okay? And here, there's supposed to be what? B here. But they didn't bring it. This is supposed to be. But they didn't bring the A and the B. Okay. But it's the same thing. Yes.
I see.
Okay. Sarah.
Hi, sir.
Yes. How did it go? We are done with biology like that, too.
Yeah, I see.
Like joke, we don't go that.
It's good.
Yeah. Any question?
Yeah, for that types of death, he said pre-agony, agony, biological, and clinical.
No, clinical and biological.
That we have four
biological
types.
is nice. Okay, yes. We have, we said we have pre-agony, agony. The number one is pre-agony.
Yeah.
It's according to pre-agony. 2 is the agony. 3 is the clinical death.
Okay.
And 4 is the biological death. And in biological death, we mean that the cells are decaying or the cells are undergoing autolysis. That means it is destroying itself.
Yes,
do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You know, before a patient would die, maybe the patient will be gasping for air, struggling for Then the person is what in agony. Before the person will be in pre-agony, then go to agony. That means it's agonizing. Then clinical death is when he didn't get anything, so the person does like collapse, more or less like collapse, and then coma. And then before you realize, we say the person is dead. But with the biological death, you cannot wait. So in coma, in clinical death, you can actually come back to life. You can come back to life in clinical death. But by biological death, well, the miracle will happen now. Just like when Jesus Christ went to raise Lazarus. That one is biological death. Who rose up? and we are yet to see some again. Yeah.
Okay. Also, there's one you said toxoplasmosis, rubella, megalovirus,
touch infection.
and
That's touch infection. Yes, touch.
Okay, the zero is what?
No, the zero is toxo. Toxo.
Okay.
TO is toxo. Rubella, cytomegalovirus, herpes simplex.
All right.
Yes.
Then for this one too, you said we have primordial, primary, secondary, 3 types, right?
4. We have primordial, primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primordial, primary, secondary, tertiary. Tertiary also means matured. And we said in primordial, the cells are one cell layers. One cell layer. In primary, we have 1 to 2 cell layers. Good. In secondary, we have multiple, and then we have thicker cells. Yes.
All right. Like there's one question now that I saw in biology.
Okay.
They said, like, what state they kept thicker cells like among the question.
Okay.
And the answer was tertiary follicle mature.
Good. And I said that in the tertiary, we have more of the thicker and the granulosa cells. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Tertiary is the same as matured.
Okay.
So it wasn't wrong.
But for the thicker cells, is it also in secondary and in mature?
Yes, it's in secondary, but it's not as dominant as it's in tertiary. It's like a development. Okay. We have those cells there. But then if you go to the mature one, the cells become plenty. It becomes more than it is in the secondary.
All right.
Great.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Yaira?
Sir.
Yes.
So no question.
Huh?
Yeah.
No question?
Yeah, because kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, I've been doing these biology questions, right? I don't understand them, but I just memorized the answers. So today the explanation has helped.
Awesome. So you must buy me fried rice, or you must cook jollof for me. Or?
Yeah, sure.
I need some jollof rice. I know Nigerians are going to beat me, but Ghana is Ghana. Ghana jollof.
Thank you.
So great. So that is just by the way. And Paul.
Well done, sir.
Well done, sir. I like your voice. Any question?
Yes, there is.
Sure.
There is a question where it involves toxoplasm, plasma.
Yeah.
It started with something like a lymph node punctuate. So you mentioned. It
started with something like what?
Blues, lymph node punctuate.
Okay.
Yes. So there are key points to mark there, like blue cytoplasm and red nucleus.
Yes.
So there is something like Romanovsky stain there.
Yes.
Is it applicable for other ones, or just for toxoplasms as well as only?
Well, of course, all these are all staining. Now, how do you know the cytoplasm of a cell if you don't do staining? Do you understand me? So it's from the staining that we're able to know that. That's what sometimes we see. Is it hematosomething eosinophils kind of staining? It's like a pink kind of staining. Then we have Congo red kind of staining. I don't know if you've heard of this kind of staining.
Yes.
So So everything, before you analyze a cell, it has to be stained. So when the cell is stained, then you cannot be able to visualize which cell is this, which cell is that. Okay. So in the toxo, when you stain it, this particular appearance is very, very dominant. So that one, if you say it, please just close your mind. Not even the devil himself can come and say that answer is wrong. You'll be correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is that the only question?
That's the only question.
Awesome. But I hope so far everything we are doing is making sense in our pre-crocs.
Yeah.
Awesome. Emmanuel. Yima?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah. Any question?
Yeah,
Everything is good.
Yes, by God's grace.
Okay. But you read that some of your questions are being answered too, right? Okay.
Yes.
So please, like I said to all of us, let's just watch the videos, then practice with it. Watch the video and now practice with it. Like I said, I would advise all of you to get the app because the explanations are there. It will throw more light again because in the explanation, I took my time to type them. So it will throw more light for you.